Hi friends, this is Gail O'Neill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So I just did a few easy, I think they're easy, cards with them. And let's get going. So I also used the Winter Snow folder and stitched hearts for one of them. So here's the card. Super simple. So we're just going to take her and stamp her in the bottom. About there. Yeah, good one. Okay, so I'm partly using the blends, but for the face and hands and things like that, I'm using the Copics. So I'm going to take E11, and no matter what you're coloring, you should always start out with your lightest colors. So I'm going to try to put less of this than I did the last time on my sample, because it made her look very, very dark. And then E00, get her hand done, and then move on to the baby face. I love the baby face. And then E000, and just blend that all out. Okay, and then for the baby's face, I hope this is what I used. So this is E21, and I even went like up into baby's scalp. And just do like where the shadows are going to be. Oops, a little in the hand. And then E00. And then the lightest one, E000. And the hand, I didn't use that mid-tone. I'm just gonna let it be. Look at that baby. Okay, now we switch to the blends. And I used Calypso Coral. Whoops, that's Poppy Parade. Dark and light Calypso Coral. So for all the shadows, we're going to take the darker color. Oh, I forgot her little piece of neck. And I'm just being very sketchy because that's really what the artist has done. And then this right here is part of the baby. So we want to make sure we don't get that yet. And then under the baby's hand there'll be a little bit of shadow. I think anybody who is a grandmother has to get this set. So I think I'm losing, like I have to add some alcohol or something to this because it's starting to dry out. So I'm not even going to do, you know, 2 coats. And you can leave it like flicky if you want, or just bring it over. Okay, and then the baby, we're going to take light and dark mint macaron. Did it always tell people it's macaron? So I'm just going to put in the light. I think that's actually, I think I colored that as part of the grandmother, but now it's part of the baby. Yeah, I think it's right. Okay, then I'm going to take a little of the dark. Okay, and then let me fix that one spot in her neck, and we're going to do her hair. So I just took light and dark smoky slate. She's all natural. And then the light color. This set will be available January, is it 4th or 5th? When the new catalog comes out. And if you need a catalog, Jackie, you can message me your address and I'll make sure you get one. Okay, so that's about all the coloring I'm going to do. And then, of course, I'm going to use Where to Go. What's a night without Where to Go? So I'm going to take this stamp, Congratulations on Your Newest Little Treasure. Because really, grandmas are usually so excited. Now there's a stamp set. Alright, so just remember when you use the VersaFine, it takes a little bit to dry, so you have to be careful. So we're going to mount this. I usually touch it when I'm on camera. Leave a nice fingerprint. And I was thinking, like you could also take, like you've seen me do it with a stencil and just put some stenciling around the edges. Why didn't I just do it? Oh, you didn't touch it, did you? Whew. And there it is. Maybe we should add some gems to it. I have these new ones that were sitting here. I don't know if they'll be right for it. Maybe. know, maybe. These will be out in the new catalog also. Opal rounds. Yeah, I like it. So there's card number 1. So let's put that to the side. So then card number 2 is this one. So still trying to use up my plaids. So it doesn't have to be like all mushy gushy. Let me just put this part of it together. But think of all the possibilities. And I only cut one of these hearts, so I hope it's going to be right. Alright, I'm just going to get this part ready as well. So I just put a little bit and that's going to go there. I love the heart with the plaid. Oops. Okay, stay and be ready. Be ready, Freddie. Okay, so we're going to take the hands. Oh, not in VersaFine. And we're going to stamp it there. Oof. And then I'm going to take this one. I had a piece of paper ready so I wouldn't stamp onto the mat, but you know. Then this will be dry when we go to do that. I gotta pull it closer to me or I'll never get it. I might not get it anyway. Yep, that was a might not. That was a definitely not. Alright, I gotta like really pull it close because I seriously cannot get on top of it. Maybe if I stand up. Maybe next time I'll use the Stamparatus. Still, but it's gonna do. Maybe I need to see the eye doctor. Okay, let's get it. So again, with my Copics, the next one I'm doing is all blends. So I'm going to go around with the shadows. Around the baby's hand. All those like lines in your fingers. And there's going to be a shadow on the bottom. And then down in here. Okay. Then not the E00. E00. So you go over and pull out that color. It's going to be a little darker in there. Oops. I need a shadow in there. One finger on top of the other. Okay, then we're going to take that lightest and blend that all in. So you go over everything. Okay. So then the baby's hands, we're going to use E21 for the darkest. And there wasn't a lot of difference, but this was like a little pinker. And no nail polish for the baby. And then the E00. And then that lightest one, E000, we'll go over everything. Okay. So now we're going to pull back that Calypso Coral, and I'm just going to put a little there, and just a little on the heart, and then come back with the light Calypso Coral just doesn't want to blend out as nice as I would like it. Okay. All right, so we got that done. So we're going to bring this back. And where'd I put it? Oh, Gail, you were so organized before. Never. Never. And what'd I do? Put the ink pad away too? Psh. Oh no, it's right here. Right there. Thank you, Carol. Hi, Mia. All right, so with the Calypso Coral, just going to give it a little bit of shading around the heart. And then glue that in. Whoops. So now this gets cut out in two pieces. Like when you cut the heart, so you'd have to do a black one, and then you end up with a piece of black heart. Oh, black heart's not nice, but you end up with that, and then your other piece for around here you pull out of the frame. So it was actually cut twice for that. I know I'll lose that. All right, I'm gonna mount this, and then put that there. Okay, so I'm going to do that about there. Grab the Pick-a-Punch. I forgot to look if this is going to be on the carryover list. I don't know why they wouldn't. And then there should be a black marker out here. Yes, there is. So I'm just going to go around the edges. I'm probably out of camera now. And then we will glue this down. And then you could add a few gems on that too, but I didn't. So here they are. That was card number 2. Card number 3 is Grandpa. Isn't that cute? I just love it. So use some of the snow paper. Oh, it's there. Woo! I got nervous. Alright, so that's going to layer. So this is 3 by 4. So that's the only thing different than my normal layers. And it was put through winter snow. Now this is a new punch coming out. So you definitely don't have a problem if you're using the same color layering. You just put your piece in and punch it. So you can always punch that oval. But when you just want that oval, just cut yourself, well, I should have done it to show you. Cut yourself a strip that you can slide in that way. So then you're not wasting more paper. See? And then you have your little oval. There's my tip for the night. All right, I'm gonna stamp this to get that done. The Joy of Grandchildren. So what I did for this one is I used this stamp is measured by the heart, and I just wanted the Joy of Grandchildren. So I took the black marker. Now you can also cover this up, mask it, and then put it into an ink pad. But you have to remember to not be like me. Before you stamp, you have to pull your mask off, or you have a big blotch. So I just decided to do that since it was brand new. And the other thing is I really should have did what I did before, is I stamped it and then went, I don't know why I did it this way, but I can always grab. Let's see how it is. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do it right. Let's do it right. All right, so I'm gonna stamp it about there. And I just twisted it. I don't know where that came from. Let's see if it... Let's see. Yeah, part of it shows. We don't care. I'll put a few gems on it. Or white out. But that's what... And if I had done it on a strip, I wouldn't have wasted that piece. So there's the Joy of Grandchildren. And I actually used blue on that one. All right, so let's stamp Grandpa, which I also stamped first and then did the oval. Oh, I could have done it with my new machine. Cal, you have a new machine that you forgot about. Let me put a piece of... I'll just go for it. Alright, so we're going to go about there. Yeah, the oval punch is nice. It's nice that it's in, you know, one punch. Perfect. All right, so let's get them colored up. So again, I'm going to start with the faces, and I'm just going to use Old Faithful, the E11, and then his ear is in there. So wherever there's shadows, and then on his hands, and I'm going to assume, because he's tying, he doesn't have gloves on. Okay. Then we're going to take that one. The little boy, I put gloves on. And you could do it either way. That ink could have, black ink could have dried a little longer. Okay, then the lightest one. And I forgot his ear. Okay, then for his jacket, I used dark and light cinnamon cider. So you're just going to do the same thing. Now in the other one, we'll see what you guys think. This piece here, I did as if it was his collar and then his scarf is inside, but that could be a scarf too, couldn't it? And then this is his hood. I don't know. What do you think? Before I get like really going. I'll look up in a second. I'm just going around all the dark spots. Nobody knows. So I'll kind of leave it how I had it. So that's going to be like a collar. Okay, then we're going to come in with the light. Oh, I wish my Advil would take effect. So he's really easy to color. I didn't get crazy like around the pocket either. What did I do there? Yeah, that's... Just fix a little boo-boo I see there. And go back with the light. Okay, his pants is, oh, I didn't put labels on these yet. Light Misty Moonlight and dark. This is going to be shadow under his jacket. And then wherever the artist made their little squiggles, which is very cool. You say, thank you for doing that for me. And then you go back with the light. And blend it all in. Okay, then we're going to do his shoes back to the cider. So again, I didn't get crazy. I know, I love his jacket in this color. Loved it. Okay, so we're going to do his scarf and then his hair, and we can move on to, what is this? The light. All right, so I'm going to do, is this the light or the dark? It's the light, unless I put the wrong cap on. I bet nobody's done that. And then we'll just go back in, and you're not working with a lot of space there. Okay, and then his hair. So he doesn't use any of that dye for men. And then the light. Okay. Go on. So then the little boy, and I think I want to switch, instead of this red, I want to switch, tell me it's not here, light real red, light cherry cobbler. Oh, my one red is missing. That's not good. All right, I'll use that and throw in a little bit of the, not the cherry. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the real red. I just don't want it to be as, I don't know what I want. I don't know. Maybe I did want the cobbler. And then I'm going to use the dark Poppy Parade. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, and then we're going to do his scarf. So this time, because I have the light in my hand, oh, the dark poppy, I'm going to just go ahead and do that. And then bring in the other one. because I think it'll work. And it's hard to flick with these. So really they're just colored in. Okay, so now the light real red is just going to change the tone a little bit. Mossy Meadow for his jacket. Oh, I need a new, or I'm gonna glue this. It's like every time I open it, a lot happens. All right, so same thing we did with Grandpa's jacket. Wherever there's shadow, whoops, not into the pants. Those are going to be blue. And some there. And then the light, we're just going to go over everything there. Okay, and then we're going to do his boots. So because the light's in my hand, and it just shows you, you can, you can go either way, dark to light, light to dark. With the blends, I don't worry about it. Haha, I didn't put it back on so I wouldn't have a problem. Okay, and then back with the light and just blend that in a little. Like that. All right, and then his pants were just like Grandpa's. And then there's going to be some shadow under the jacket. And then the light. And that's all there is to that, except for giving them a little bit of grounding here. I mean, they have grounding, but we want to add a little bit of color to it. Nothing fancy. All right, let's put it together. All right, so this is going to get mounted. Whoops. Yeah, this set caught my eye, like, right away. It's like, gotta have it, gotta have it. So, and I was going to pop that up, but then I thought it was going to look weird with them both popped up. I don't know. So that's gonna go there. And I think I'm gonna sponge around this just to make it fix my mistake. So let me get, what do I want? I guess the green. Mossy meadow. We'll go with it anyway. And that's gonna go there. And then we're gonna pop that up. Oh, you moved. That wasn't fair. That's like cheating. Okay. So that's gonna go there. And that's it. Oh, no, it's not. It's got to go on the card itself. Okay, so I had 3 cards for you tonight. A 1-a, a 2-a, and a 3-a. Thank you. What do you do with the cartridge falls out of the middle when you take the lid off the blends? Let's see if it does it. It does it every time, this particular one. Oh, you know why? I just saw it. It's cracked. I'm surprised it's not all dried out, except that it fits. That inside piece goes past it. No wonder. It's cracked. So I'll get my handy dandy glue out and glue it. Then it'll probably never come off again, even when I want it to. Or at some point, I'll have to buy another. Yep, replace it. So there's the 3. Let me raise this up so it fits in. Yeah, I've had it for too long though. Like, it's probably from me dropping it. Yeah. Anywho, these are them. I absolutely love this set. And the catalog goes live, I believe, on the 4th. And at the same time is, the 5th. And the same time, it'll be Celebration. Oh, I can't flip through it yet. I almost did. So then there'll be things to pick for every $50 you spend. Celebration is the best time ever. So thanks everybody for being with me tonight. And I will be back on Wednesday with, you know my motto. I don't know what, but it'll be something. See you all then. Thanks.